Welcome viewers, this will be our Docker tutorial. So in this video we are going to learn some of the concepts of Docker, and I will show you programmatically how to download a Docker image and how to configure those images and how it can be practically useful in our day-to-day applications. So first question come, what is a Docker image? Now you can think image is a kind of a file. The file means it's a very similar file the way we used to install Windows XP or any Windows operating system. We used to get an ISO file. So you can think Docker image is that ISO file, where in that ISO file we will have some of the bare bone files and folders of an operating system. Now those bare bone files and folders are very much required to install an applications. Now bare bone means that that is a minimum requirement of files and folders. Now it will not have any GUI, it will not have any audio, it will not have any other services, just that much of operating system that is required to install an application like Python, Java, MySQL, or any operating system like Ubuntu. Means you will get just an Ubuntu without any GUI, without any networking features. So that is an image. Now in Docker website, the website that which I have opened, in the website which you are seeing now, these are Docker images. Now you can download these images as your own will. Now these images is having the bare minimum files and folder structure. Now you can see there are different kinds of images like Postgre, MySQL, Mongo. You will have some Docker images that is named Python. There are Docker images that is called Ubuntu. You can search any image over here. Let's say if you want to search Ubuntu, I will Ubuntu. Okay. Now if you search it, you can get Ubuntu operating system. Now this is an image of Ubuntu. It will have that bare minimum structure of it, and you can download it. And how you will download, you will have the docker command, docker pull, then the image name. Okay. Similarly, we are having Docker image that contains MySQL. So if you write here MySQL, you can see MySQL Docker image. Let me go to that page. Yes. Now if you click here, now what is the story of MySQL with this point of view is that this MySQL is installed on a Linux operating system, or you can say inside an Linux operating system. It has those essential features of an operating system, and there is an MySQL. So if you download this image, you don't have to install Ubuntu. You will directly get MySQL out of the box and you can run it. Now what is the other way around? You can install or you can download Ubuntu, and once you have downloaded Ubuntu, you can install MySQL, and that is a long way around. Means you have to do multiple steps to install MySQL, because once you download Ubuntu, you have to configure that Ubuntu, you have to configure the firewall, you have to configure the networking part of it, then you have to install MySQL. But if you download this image over here, it has MySQL inside Ubuntu. Just you have to download it, you have to configure some of the, means you can configure this image using some of the commands, and you are ready to go. I will show you all those things. Now this is an image. Now what is a container? Like, means I can draw an analogy, it's something like that. A file, when that file resides in hard disk, that's a file, and when that file goes into a RAM, that becomes a process. So any file that is in a running state, that becomes a process. Similar case with images. Image is dead, it is sleeping, it is in hard disk, or you can say any secondary memory. The very moment it goes to a RAM, it becomes a container. Container are alive. You can talk to container, you can fire any commands, you can install softwares, and ultimately when you shut down that container, it will stay there. Then from there onwards, if you make an image out of it, then there are series of commands where you can make your own image. Now this is the difference between containers and images. Now in the next video, in the next section of this video, I will show you how can you download Docker images.